how many people in this room today run? Raise your hand, please. All right. How many people in here are hurt because they run? Raise your hand. Wow, that's good. Not really. How many people here that run know somebody else who runs? Very normal. How many of those people are hurt? Raise your hand if you have a friend that's hurt too. You know it right now. He's got an IT band issue, which is right here. And he can't barely walk when he gets out of his chair at work. Or he's got plantar fasciitis. And so he's kind of doing this every time you see him after he gets out of a chair. He's got a butt issue, you know, the gluteus. They don't quite know how to fix that, except for rolling on a tennis ball, you know. You could watch these people at home, you would think they were on something. Well, the fact of the matter is that a lot of people they're hurt because they run. And the same thing is said over and over and over again to these people when they go to the doctor. Don't run. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's a conspiracy theory. These people make money. I don't know why a doctor would ever tell somebody that, because they make money off your pain. They make money on selling all kinds of contraptions. Who here has bought a contraption, some kind of contraption to heal their running pain? Well, I feel for you, and I'm on your side, because I believe I'm going to start a movement of people that are going to call the doctor's bluffs, and we're going to go back to where we were actually made to run. The conspiracy theory is these people are making money on you, and we need to stop it. So I know that my favorite thing to do in the world is to run. But I can tell you what, I don't want to deplete my college fund for my kids to figure out the problems I have. And what's a really amazing thing is I have studied running, and I'm very excited to share with you some things today that you can do to make running fun and healthy. The first thing that you can do is you can learn how to run. The second thing to do is to strengthen your body, especially your feet. That's what I have found. And the third thing to do is run for fun. So the very first thing is learning how to run. We were designed with 57 bones in our body, I believe, to lunar land when we run. Your foot's supposed to come down and absorb that impact. I asked my psycho-running friend one day when I was starting to run, because I wanted to change. I didn't want to play basketball anymore. I was playing basketball, I was getting hurt all the time, and I asked this wonderful lady who's lost her mind, I thought at the time, how do you run? She goes, well, you just run, and run, and run, and run, and run some more, and you'll get it. Well, after getting hurt, having all this pain, after running 2 or 3 miles, I was fine, but when I started stepping it up into 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 miles, I started to hurt. And what I found out is that we don't know how to run. There's ways that you can learn how to run by putting and having a landing on your forefront. You can go online. ChristopherRuns.com is a great site to learn how to run. You can look it up in Google, how do I run? You'll get tons of information on how to run. We need to run like children. You run like a child. You look on a playground. The children run like we're supposed to run. The second thing is that we have to strengthen our bodies. Our bodies are designed, when they're strong, to be extremely efficient machines. I again asked my psycho-running friend, who has run several 100-milers, you know, how do you strengthen your body? Guess what she told me? You need to run, and run, and run. And then throw a hill in there just for joy. Did you know you cannot run uphill without running properly? It's impossible. If you run up a really steep hill, the way you run is the way you're supposed to run. Well, that's fine and dandy and all, but when it really comes down to it, you have to educate yourself on how to run, how to do that. There's some conspiracy theories, and I think, about your feet. That's the reason why I wear these shoes. You have to have strong feet. Your feet are really important. If your feet aren't strong, it will really affect you in every part of your body. The second thing you have to have in strengthening is you really have to have a very good base as core goes. Your core has to be very strong. And run long distances have very strong cores. And the third thing that you really do need to have in running is you have to have form. Your form has to be good. You have to have the form that when you are running, that you don't get out of the form. Okay? The third thing that you have to have, in my opinion, is you have to be running for fun. And fun running, you have to put the F in run for fun, not funds. I've spent countless thousands of dollars trying to cure plantar fasciitis and understanding that we just don't run correctly. And if we would run for fun, and what I mean by that is I can look at what I'm spending to be healthy to run, and that's not going to make it very much fun at all. But when I am running in a community of people, asking questions, finding out how to run, and I get questions about my silly shoes or whatever, it makes it a whole lot funner to run. You got to understand too, there's people out there like Christopher McDougall, who wrote Born to Run, who has created such an incredible community online. They're helping all kinds of people in all kinds of communities. So run for fun, build community. If you don't run, find something that does build community. You can spend a lot of money or you can spend a lot of time. You choose. If you spend a lot of money, in the end, you'll probably get frustrated. You'll probably quit. But if you spend some time learning how to run, and you don't listen to your friends that tell you, you just don't do it, man. It's horrible. You don't listen to that. You go for it. You'll be a healthier person. Walk, play tennis, do something. Find a community. These tips that I have learned through experience, and they'll allow you to have some money in the bank to be able to pay that college tuition for your kids later on in life. But really, strengthening your body is just incredibly reduces costly injury to your body. If you run for fun, you're going to be giving, you'll give back to the community. They find that most people, when they run for fun, give back to the community. And use the proper technique. Get the proper shoes. Get the proper instruction. And you can learn how to run for fun. And when you run for fun, you run for life. Thank you very much.